Good afternoon. I would say so normally, but this is not a good afternoon. Unfortunately, it seems that one of the major people in the conservative stream, one of the major speakers, you can call him whatever you want, Charlie Kirk has been attacked, shot at a speech in Utah. I was on my way to the gym when I saw this, and I lost all motivation to go do any kind of workouts and stuff because I wanted to see what was going on, but and it's just hard it's hard to even entertain that this thing happens. I'm not going to show I've seen the video. I've seen what happened, but it's just this disgusting prick right here, dude. I'm sorry. No, fucking gloves are off, dude. Hasanabi is a piece of garbage for this. Really, everyone else, even Harry Sisson's saying this is terrible. And Hassan is out here. Charlie Kirk shooting is the 46th school shooting this year thus far. This dude does not care. Hassan, this, in my opinion, makes it seem like you are proud of this. Absolutely disgusting. But allegedly, they have a guy in custody, and it's just, and it's hard. It's hard. Just seeing crowd, the amount of people, everything going on. It's insane to see something like this. I've seen the video, yeah. Yeah, and then you got people like this. You got people like this making fun of it. You got people like Hasanabi making fun of it. It's terrible. I've seen the video. I saw what happened. My time in the military and my time doing a little bit of first aid, I can tell you right now, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I've seen the raw video before it was taken down on Instagram of what happened to him. And I can tell you right now, the amount of blood that came out, the spot he was hit, very close to the jugular. The only thing that could possibly save him is the ammo they used. If they used a hollow point, I hate to say it out loud, but there's a good chance that he's gone. If it was a hollow point, there's a pretty good chance he's no longer with us. I use most of my context gaming content. I was on my way to the gym when I saw this, and right now I'm just appalled that this keeps happening. First, they tried to go after our president, and then they tried to go after this guy, Charlie Kirk. They seem to have a man in custody, allegedly. Allegedly, they are in custody.
Carrie from Deseret News. Desert, you're live.
And pray for him. Pray for him, Marika. I hope Mariki. I apologize if I butchered your name. This was not something anybody expected.
I'm here also. I've been here all morning with another Emma Pitts, and we were here an hour before talking to students. It was a really exciting, upbeat.
Let's see what the usual suspects are saying.
And there we talked to quite a few freshmen who were
I'm sure this
really
guy's happy.
to see him. And then he got through his first question, and then at his second question, it was about.
Of course, yeah.
The student asked him a question about how many
he's not even hoping for the guy. He's not even hoping. He's just shilling off of it. He's not even saying.
Kirk went to go pick up the microphone.
He's not even saying, giving him good wishes. This guy, I imagine Hasanabi is probably pretty happy with this.
It was pretty bloody.
Let's see if Destiny did anything. He seems to be pretty happy every time somebody on the conservative side gets hurt or anything like that. He was pretty happy about all that stuff. I don't even know his handle.
Yeah, I can only imagine. We're seeing on social media some of those chaotic moments in the immediate aftermath. How far away were you from Charlie Kirk when you heard that shot ring out?
This guy is such.
I were about 3 or 4.
He's trolling everybody, of course.
We were really close.
Can you describe the scene? Because, like you mentioned, I can only imagine what someone is thinking in this.
This
moment.
is terrible.
Describe the chaos. Right
of course,
after
Destiny,
that,
Stephen Amell. He's not exactly a quality person, I would call it. Not call him a quality person. Nicest thing I can say about Destiny is he's a skilled debater. But what I can say about this, clearly he doesn't care about violence. He'll speak out against violence. He'll never be violent. But when it comes down to people that he disagrees with getting hurt, he seems to think it's a fucking joke, thinks it's funny. He said so himself about the firefighter who lost his life when Donald Trump was almost assassinated. So far, Destiny, Hasanabi, or Hassan Piker, they seem to be pretty proud of this. They seem to be pretty happy, at least.
To Charlie Kirk.
And anyone who's happy about the death, God already said he's in the place for them. Yeah, I would say so, right. I would say you're right. This is sad. This is terrible. Anyone who's happy about this, about any kind of level of violence, but I will tell you right now, only advice I can give you right now is I would just stay off Instagram right now, because I went on Instagram for 2 seconds, so I found out. I was walking into my gym and I saw the Instagram video, and the first thing I saw was the close up of Charlie getting shot. And that video's out there right now, and people are, what's going on, Marina? And the video's out there right now, and it's, yeah, I appreciate that, but that we're talking about something pretty sad right now. If you didn't read the title, Charlie Kirk's been shot. The comments is, I'm pretty sure it's a bot. Don't worry about that. But yeah, the video of him getting shot, it's out there. I wouldn't say search for it. But where he was hit, how fast he lost consciousness because he immediately dropped the microphone, and the amount of blood that came out, I will tell you right now, my experience as a firefighter in the military and doing first aid and seeing severe injuries, it's not looking good. Okay, well, if you're a real person, maybe don't come into a stream that says so-and-so shot and then call me sexy boy. Like, obviously the tone isn't playful. I appreciate you being happy and positive, but this is not something that's a funny, happy-go-lucky stream. This is a stream that I didn't even plan on doing. So I'm not trying to dig at you. So, but yeah, it's pretty sad. Make sure you send support. Make sure you don't start fights over this. They do have a suspect in custody. I don't know if it was him or not.
I think everyone in the audience was just focused on.
He got exactly. Whoa, hold on a second. Big Toasty. He got exactly what he advocated for. Explain that. Are you going to actually say that, or are you actually going to defend that stance? Are you going to come in here and just say he got what he deserved because you hate him, you disagree with him? Are you just going to hit and run like the fucking loser who shot him? Or are you actually going to explain yourself? Defend your stance that a human deserved to get shot for speech. Explain your. Okay, he ran away. Big Toasty ran away. Big Toasty's a coward. I'm talking to my TikTok chat, if anyone's wondering. You're a coward, sir, and you're disgusting. And I hope to God that you find more enlightenment than to come in here and say he deserved it. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you come in here and you say that he deserved it, or anyone deserves to get shot for speech or hurt for speech, you're a coward. And I don't even want you in my chat. I don't even want to be around you. You're not worth the effort.
Shot because it was clear that it was a shooter. It sounded like, I talked to some students afterwards. They said they thought it was a firecracker. It was a pretty, for gunshots, it was a pretty quiet pop. And then it just turned into chaos. So Emma and I ran about.
Sorry, I didn't want to show that picture.
Into another classroom and then
come on, reload something else. Come on.
And no one really knew
Andrew Wilson.
So
I follow Andrew Wilson. He's a good dude.
And the administrators in there didn't know what was going on either.
All right, and obviously this is a very dynamic situation, very fluid. The AP reporting that Charlie Kirk remaining in critical condition. I do want to put up a post from Deseret News
allegedly
about the shooter, saying it was initially believed that
allegedly this is the guy. He's just saying he has the right to remain silent. This is alleged. I'm not going to do what Nick Sorter does in saying this is the man who shot him, but allegedly this is the guy. I don't want to play this video of him getting shot. This isn't the close-up one, so I'm going to just scroll past it.
And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't
Hold
stop
on.
with these sort of then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Oh, you piece of shit. This guy, you really saying he deserved it because he used the First Amendment? He used free speech and said words and a point of views you don't like?
And that's the...
This is why this happened. Because of encouragement like this. Of being, oh, no, I'm just going to be obtuse. I'm just going to say, oh, no, it's terrible that it happened, but like allude to the fact that he deserved it. Do you not see that this is a mental health crisis we're having in this country and worldwide of people not being able to tolerate point of views or opinions that they don't like, and they turn to murder, attempted murder, and violence? We just had a woman get stabbed on a train, and then the mentally guy who admittedly is mentally who stabbed her walked away saying he got that white girl. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What is this guy talking about?
We're in.
It's an unfortunate environment. You just said he deserved it in more words than that, granted, and then you say it's an unfortunate environment, and now you're going to be all somber. This guy's a piece of shit.
Point you say is confirmed.
Sorry for cussing, but this is terrible. Being illogical. Charlie Kirk, yeah, I would say, yeah, he's helped a lot of people. I would say definitely fits the definition of hero, depending on what side you're on. I think he's a good guy. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's ever hurt anybody. He damn sure didn't deserve. That's the video. I can't play that video. That's the video I saw. I'm not playing that video because that's the one where you'll see him getting hit in the neck and everything going down. Why shoot someone who wanted us to wake up from just being okay and being illogical? Yeah, well, people don't like hearing opinions they don't like. Okay? It used to be you didn't like someone, you talked it out, or you had a fist fight, and then you went and got a beer later. Now it is, if you have someone who's red and you wear blue, apparently the ones on the blue side lately seem to be the ones doing the shooting. And I'm not going to brand everybody like that. That's irresponsible. But Charlie Kirk was shot, and I highly doubt it was by a fucking conservative. I highly doubt it. And people like Destiny and people like Hasanabi seem to be cheerleading this shit.
The shooter was in custody. Officials now saying the suspect is not in custody.
I am too.
Can you?
Judging from what I saw in the short video of him actually being hit, I would say it looked like it could have been a hollow point, but I doubt it. I hope it's not. I don't want to think it was a hollow point, because if it's a hollow point, I don't think he's getting up. Usually, I would say the likelihood of it being a hollow point is very slim, considering the people who go after conservatives are not people who know a lot about guns. I would say they don't know a lot about guns, and they would probably just use some generic target ammo. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be a 9mm, 115 grain target ammo. And if that's the best case scenario we could possibly hope for right now. Rest in peace? What do you mean rest in peace? Has it come out that he's gone? Dude, it's blowing up. My God. This is terrible.
Jonathan.
Martha, a stunning scene unfolding
This is adding
at
fuel to the
Utah
tire.
Valley University in Orem, which is just about 30 minutes or so south of Salt Lake City. It's
well, people have been going too far
for
a long time, and this has come to a head.
And what I want to talk you through is some videos that we have seen. We do not at this point have access to them, but they are from the event this morning at which Charlie Kirk was speaking. In one of the videos, the less dramatic one, it is after the shot is fired. You see people running for their lives, clearly absolutely terrified. But the more significant video that is there is one in which you see Charlie Kirk speaking underneath the tent on the campus, outdoor event. You hear one shot fired. Now, when I first played that video and heard the shot, it struck me that it was a high-powered rifle. I consulted with one of our security experts here. His feeling is the same, that it is also a single shot from a high-powered rifle. Shot, it would appear,
thanks for the follow.
from
Appreciate it.
some distance.
No, dude. Okay, they keep using this kind of language. You have no idea what kind of gun it is. We have no idea. All right. I hope, honestly, I hope it's a AR-15. I really do, because it would be a small bullet with the least amount of damage. It'd be just a 22 caliber round. That's what I went through. I know if you don't know a lot about guns, a 5.56 or a 223 is just a 22 with more powder behind it. I hope it would be better for him material damage wise if it was just a 5.56 or a 223. If you start getting into the bigger rounds, if it was a 9mm, that's bigger than a 223, just so you know. It's worse. I hope that it was shitty target ammo that's not hollow point, because if it's a hollow point, I do not think Charlie's going to be able to get up from this. From the video I saw, it looked like he was shot in his jugular on his left side of his neck. He dropped the microphone immediate and a lot of blood came out. I'm not going to show the video, but it's a great Christian man with great moral values. Yeah, but so hopefully, I hope, I just hope that it wasn't a hollow point, and I hope it wasn't anything bigger than a 9mm. But we'll that's not important. I just hope the surgeons are able to save it.
And it appears, and I again say appears in that video, that Charlie Kirk is hit directly by that shot. We know he was hit. We know his condition is unknown at the moment. That is all his representatives.
We have no idea what's about to happen. I agree. Someone's going to do something stupid. Someone's going to do something stupid. People are already doing stupid things. If you look at Hasanabi, fuck me, dude. They need to stop showing that video. There's death because you agree with them. At least Tectone's right about that. Good job, Tectone. I think that's the video. I don't want to see that. Yeah, no, I'm not going to play that. He was in the middle of asking a question.
Any more than you do right now. We're watching CNN. Everyone here I know has been praying for Charlie Kirk, the Kirk family, the state of our country, obviously. And right away, they're already spinning stuff on CNN. Like I said, we don't have all the information yet, but I do know what they're saying is wrong. They're saying this is something now that, just heard them say, this plagues both sides.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I know CNN didn't say some stupid shit like that.
But it is a
They better
deeply
not.
disturbing scene.
MSNBC already had that one dipshit on there.
This is CNN Breaking News.
We have breaking news to CNN. A source tells CNN that Trump ally and the founder of Turning Points USA, Charlie Kirk, was shot at an event on a college campus in Utah.
And the extent of Kirk's injuries at this point are not immediately clear. Let's talk now with CNN's Kristen Holmes. We have CNN political director David Chalian with us as well. Kristen, what can you tell us?
Brianna and Boris, I want to be very clear. I cannot tell you that much right now because this is a very fluid situation. People are still trying to figure out the details, the extent of the injury, and what exactly unfolded on that.
They don't look happy about reporting this, and it's probably because it doesn't help their side at all. So I'm sure they're going to say something super biased and super fucking stupid about guns and shit, and probably try to blame Charlie like the guy on MSNBC
Charlie
did.
Kirk is a close ally of President Trump's. Not only that, he is somebody who helped him get elected this cycle. He is often seen here at the White House. He runs Turning Point USA, which is a youth organization where he's tried to galvanize thousands of voters, Republican voters. He's also a controversial figure at times. He goes into these various college campuses, pushes conservative issues, gets into heated back and forth often with these students on these college campuses. But of course,
if you don't know what Charlie Kirk does, do not take this dumbass's representation of him. Charlie Kirk, yeah, he goes into college campuses and says his point of view, but he gives the crowd a chance to talk to him and challenge him. He does something that the left doesn't do. He uses discourse and he answers questions directly. He challenges ideals. He's one of the first ones to do it. All right. This lady is not giving a fair representative of Charlie Kirk. She's saying, oh, he's this conservative figure. He's contentious. And no, he goes in, he says what he believes, and he asks you for what you think. We don't know yet. We don't know if he's dead yet. He'll be looking up at us shortly. What does that mean? He'll be looking up at us shortly. But yeah, these people who are already mischaracterizing what he does. He goes in there, he is conservative, he is religious, he is a Christian, I believe, and he goes in there and he actually does something that the left doesn't do. He has discourse and answers questions.
Of course, none of that is violent. This is
He's going to hell? Mantis, you say he's going to hell. Why is he going to hell, Mantis? Since you're so enlightened, let's see. He's going to hell. So you're happy that this happened? Are you going to respond, or are you just going to be a coward, Mantis? Are you going to be a coward, or are you going to respond? You said Charlie Kirk's going to be looking up at us shortly. He's going to hell. Okay. Let's hear it. Come on. You came in here. You got my attention now. Let's hear it. Come on, Mantis. Nothing? You got nothing to say? Hey, what's going on, Ashley? Ashay. Yeah, no one deserves to get shot for speech. He has done immeasurable damage to the country and has actually said gun deaths are okay to keep. The Second Amendment. I would love to see a clip of that. Can you provide a link to him saying that? Because I highly doubt he ever did any of that shit. I think you came in here to push buttons. Unlike you, he actually goes and talks to people in person. So let's hear about. Show it. Go ahead, find it. Go ahead, find the clip, put it in here, and I'll look it up. Let's show and make sure he says he actually said gun deaths are okay to keep the Second Amendment. He said that. And I imagine there's probably more context. Is there more context? Or are you just singling out a little 5-second clip? I want to see the full context. Don't you send me no 30-second clip, Mantis. I want to see the full conversation of this because you're making a bold accusation. Because I have a feeling it's going to be cut up piece of poop, isn't it? It's going to be a cut up clip, isn't it? We'll see.
This is the first time we've seen this kind of.
And the fact that you come in here and said you can say you don't like somebody, but to say they deserve to be shot in public for speech that you don't like, all right? For saying speech you don't like, he deserves to get shot and laugh and say, oh, he's going to hell. I have a feeling we all know where you're going there, bud.
Of reaction, obviously. So what we know right now, everyone is monitoring the situation.
I agree. He is a person. People do not deserve to be executed for disagreeing with you. No one deserves to be stabbed for existing. No one deserves to be shot for speaking.
He was shot during this event on this Utah
Where's
campus.
your link? There's no link there.
And they are still unclear.
You didn't put a link
exactly the extent of those
just
injuries.
Fascist. Oh, he's a fascist. What's the definition of fascism? Go ahead, tell me. What has Charlie Kirk done that's fascist? Mantis. What has he done that's fascist? Because you say there's a link. I don't see a link. You didn't drop a link. Okay, so there's no link. What has he said that's fascist? Please tell me. So you're just going to say he's a fascist. Okay. What has he said that's fascist? Who has he tried to stop from speaking? There's no link. He's a fascist now. First he's going to hell and deserves this, and now he's a fascist. So explain to me how he's a fascist. Please tell me. I'm going to put this up here. Are you going to run away? There's nothing there, dude. There's literally nothing there. I literally got my thing on the light chat. There is nothing there. Oh, a Newsweek article. How about this? I'll be generous and I'll wait a little longer. Newsweek article. So you don't have a video, you have an article. All right, but you're still running away from the point of he's a fascist because you said fascists deserve to be shot. That's what you said. Not everyone, just fascists. So if he's a fascist, explain that to me. All right, because I'm going to do you. I'm going to do a big favor, everyone. I'm going to look up the definition of fascist. I misclicked. Sorry about that. I'm a little interested. Fascism. Fascism, a far right. Okay. Is this from fucking Wikipedia? Authoritarian, centralized autocracy, forcibly suppression of the opposition. So if you could tell me what he did that was a forcible suppression of the opposition, go ahead. Gun deaths, unfortunately, worth keeping the Second Amendment. So you haven't seen him say or heard him say any of this. You haven't seen or heard him say any of this. You're just saying, oh, I read an article where they alluded to it. So you haven't seen it. Interesting. Okay, you still haven't explained how he's a fascist. Can you do that? We don't know if he's dead yet, Jacob. We're hoping he's not. But we got little dweebs like this Mantis guy coming in here saying, oh, he deserves to go to hell. He's going to be looking up at us. He's a fascist, bloody fucking blah. Yeah. No, we don't know if he's dead yet or not. All I can say is he's in critical condition as far as we know. He did make it to the hospital. Video on it. Post a link. Post a link. And it better be a full context of the conversation. Because if it's a nice little 20-second snippet or 5 seconds of him just saying what you said he said without the follow-up, I want to see the question he was asked, what prompted the conversation, and the full context of the conversation. I will go through it with you. But if you're not going to post a link, I don't care. I'm not going to believe you. I'm going to assume you're lying.
Circulating right now on social media that are showing the crowds running away.
Dog, then look it up. You have Google right in front of you. You came to my stream and made an allegation. The burden of proof is on you. That's how that works. You don't just get to stomp your little feet and say, do my job for me. No, dude. You came here. Do your job. Defend your accusation. Oh, God, dude. Did it really, Jacob? Did it really say he's gone? I'll use NBC. Sure. What the fuck just happened? I don't use True Social. We'll see right now. Oh, God. I hope this isn't true. If I've ever hoped Trump was wrong before, I really hope he's wrong now. I really hope this isn't true. Those of you listening in audio, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had a heart of the youth of the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he's no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. I really hope that's not true. If that's the case, then I guess good boy Mantis is probably filling his jeans right now. Probably pretty fucking happy.
On that for updates about that shooting.
There was a...
I can't hear you.
The person who was initially taken into custody is not the shooter.
Okay, good.
That is from the university. The person originally
Rest
taken
in peace,
into
Charlie
custody
Kirk.
is not the shooter. The shooter is not in custody.
Notice that the two people who were in my stream saying, oh, he's a fascist, blah, 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 didn't explain how he's a fascist, and then they ran away.
So we're trying to get some other reporting on this about Charlie Kirk. The one report I have seen from Brigham Tamco with Deseret News is that the Utah House Speaker says Charlie Kirk is dead. You know, that very well might be the case. I'm guessing it will turn out to be the case. Let's just wait and see. Maybe the House Speaker himself will post on this. Unbelievable.
Do with those two, they're not immediate. We'll just have them hold.
And but I just don't know what to do, man. I'm upset, and there's things I like to do, but I just need God to guide us in this scenario, because 31-year-old man on campus just exercising his right. They tried to kill Trump. And, you know, I don't know.
Fuck me, dude. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone,
You know,
guys.
I
He's
would like
gone.
to say I'm sorry for getting emotional, but
Unfortunately, Charlie Kirk's gone.
14-time career felon on public transport. So the narrative we hear from the media is exactly what you would expect. They are infinitely more outraged at the alleged racially charged language of conservative pundits than they are at the actual butchery of an innocent woman by a 14-time
I pounded my
career felon on
desk
public
and my
transportation.
camera fell down. Sorry about
They are
that.
not angry that this woman was killed. I mean, they couldn't care less. They wouldn't even be talking about it if they had their way. Instead, they're outraged by the race.
God damn it, dude.
That are like, no.
I know this is going to piss me off. I know this is going to set me on fucking fire, but I'm going to do it anyway. These people think who's celebrating anyone dying because you politically disagree with them or you just don't like them, you are disgusting and you need to get fucking enlightenment.
And there are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things.
If you ever notice, they always look like that. They always look a certain type of way. These unhinged people who celebrate people getting hurt and killed.
Happen to bad people.
Charlie Kirk just got shot.
I guarantee you, if this person were to get pulled over or maced by the cops or, I don't know, held accountable for any of the ridiculous actions they've had in their life, this would be the first person to grab their phone, put it on selfie camera, and cry into there and how they're the victim. I promise you, if I look on this person's TikTok, I'm going to find nothing but victim narrative bullshit.
Well, breaking fucking news, folks. Seems somebody just took a shot at one of the Fantafast's favorite 5-mile wide mouthpieces, Charles Chucklefuck Kirk.
The best thing about these people doing this is sunlight is the greatest disinfectant. Something I've always heard and something I've always believed as since when I was a kid and when I joined the military and when I retired from the military was people who cannot control their inhibitions and people who have no morals will always do a little thing called self-snitching. And that's what these people are doing on TikTok. So if you see these people with these videos doing these disgusting ass shit, celebrating someone getting hurt, killed, or dying, share it. Fucking share it for the whole world to see. So everyone knows exactly the kind of piece of shit they are. That's exactly what these people are. These people, I will say, they are doing this of their own choice and they're enjoying it. These people are fucking dogs and pieces of shit. They don't deserve to be hurt. They don't deserve to be shot, but they deserve to be made the fuck fun of and held accountable for the dumb shit they say. And when I say held accountable, I don't mean hurt. I don't mean violence. What I do mean, if someone decides they don't want to be around them, they should know exactly who they are so they can make that decision that they don't want to be affiliated with them. Because here in America, that's the best punishment we can give them legally, is not give them the fucking time of day because they're not worth it. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated. Charlie Kirk is an awful person. Are you saying that because you just disagree with him? Or is it because he said something to you about you, Luck? If he's an awful person. And he's passed away, by the way. If he's such an awful person, explain it. What did he do that was so awful? Who did he hurt? And when I say hurt, I don't mean hurt your feelings because he had an opinion that was just yours. Take into account that this is a Christian person who lives off of the Christian ideals their entire life. So their point of view is different than yours. He didn't say you're an awful person for having a different point of view than him. He just said he disagreed with your point of view. So what did he do that made him an awful person, Luck? No? Nothing? Okay. So he disagrees with you, so he's an awful person. Gotcha. Unbelievable. People like that. And they ran away. Yeah, Luck ran away. Coming here. Charlie Kirk's an awful person. I ask you to explain it. You can't. The ultra privileged are the ones saying Charlie Kirk deserves this. Charlie Kirk has passed away. He's gone. I hope to God that these people who say that come in here and are saying Charlie Kirk's a terrible person, Charlie Kirk has earned this.
That's the environment we're in that then lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
Turning Point USA has confirmed that he was shot. And there are
What is this? Oh, hell no. I'm not watching this. That's the train thing. Yeah. It's always, that's just called victim blaming, and they do it all the time. They always accuse you of victim blaming when you ask for context, but when someone they don't like gets hurt or killed in this case, they think it's hilarious to victim blame. Well, believe it, Cody. Believe it, Justin Cody. It's terrible. It's awful. Only thing I could say right now is do not let anger fuel you. Do not let sadness defeat you, and just say, this is gonna be a vulnerable time for a lot of people. Millions of people loved this person. Millions of people hated this person. And just do not let the people who are celebrating this make you do or say something stupid. I hope so. I do not think Turning Point USA will crumble because he's gone. I think it'll be stronger. I'm not part of Turning Point USA. I'm just a guy with a TikTok and a stream setup. Dude, my channel is mostly gaming. But if I have to shift to fight assholes like Destiny, fight assholes who like Hasanabi who are sitting there saying borderline celebrating this, they're just awful people and they deserve to be confronted. And I'll confront them if I have to. Thoughts and prayers to his family.
Now, and this is what comes across my news feed. And I'd just like to say prayers for Charlie Kirk and his family, and Democrats, woke people, and liberals. Fuck you.
That's a video of him being shot. I'm not going to show that. More of these unhinged people. Look at this fucking pizza face. Nice fucking haircut, bud. Another nose ring, another face full of metal.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Another out of shape leftist, yep. Jesus Christ. People don't know what honor is anymore.
happens.
Yeah, and again, emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way they said this.
In which a shooting like this happens.
Yeah, and again, emphasize what you just emphasized. We don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration or.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Oh my god. Whoever that guy is, he's a full retard. I don't care if TikTok takes this video down because I said that. That guy is a full-on idiot. There ain't no stop. Stop watching Looney Tunes. People are not Yosemite Sam. People are not just pulling out their pistol and shooting up the air. You are an asshole and a piece of shit for even saying that. Fuck NBC, dude. That's another video of him being shot. I'm not showing that. What the fuck is going on? Is there a school shooting now too? Yeah, he's dead. Show some support to his family. All I could say is, dude, if you want to help, the best thing you can do right now is share information that is 100% vetted and verified, and stop sharing the video of him being shot. Stop sharing that video. Report it if you see it. Report that shit if you see it. Jesus Christ. Nope. Yeah, if you see those videos, out of respect for his family and respect for him, report them. I don't care if it's by your favorite commentator. They need to be taken down. You cannot show videos of people fucking dying and expect them to stay up. If you see videos of these people celebrating this, share them. Don't report them. Share them. Spread that shit like peanut butter and jelly, man. Spread that shit as far as you can so that everybody in the world knows exactly the kind of piece of crap these people are who celebrate this. If you see an annoying little TikTok with like these fucking idiots right here, you share this shit. You repost it. I'm over here misspelling right now. I appreciate you that. Thanks for sharing my live. Thank you so much.
Don't know any of the full details of this. That we don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off.
I gotta. I can't even spell right now. I'm so upset. He didn't pass away. He was murdered. He was murdered. Stop showing this victim video, man. All I'll say is Charlie Kirk was a good man. He may not met the standard of a lot of people. There's a lot of people who loved him and a lot of people who hated him, but every single one of the people who hated him cannot explain any personal reason why they hate him because he never did anything to you. All they did was share his opinion, share his point of view, and spread his religion. And that is what you can do in America. You can do that in America. That's part of our core is to be able to share ideas. And you should not be shot for your ideas. The more that this happens, just point out, this isn't right wingers going after left wingers. This isn't fucking conservatives going after Democrats. This isn't any kind of stuff. Despite what they say, despite the victim narrative they play, it's pretty fucking obvious that one side is actually being victimized and attacked. And it's the side whose president was shot, whose commentators are getting murdered, whose people are getting fucking arrested, whose cameramen are being shot. This isn't too long ago that fucking, what's his name, Alex Jones organization, they had a guy murdered. No one gives a crap. This is a common thing now. The fact that this is a common thing is crazy right now. Fuck this. Please stop showing this video. Stop showing this video of him dying. It's everywhere, dude. Apparently this isn't a guy.
Shoot me! Was that you? We don't know if it's him or not.
Yeah, see, it just makes it worse. I shouldn't have played it. We have no idea who the shooter is. We have no idea. It's disgusting seeing all these people celebrating this. These people sharing these videos, you gotta stop sharing the video of him getting shot. You please stop sharing. First thing I see. Even Emma Vigeland. I will actually react to this. This country is filled with guns. Of course, she's always blaming the guns. Of course, the liberals, they just can't help themselves. They just got to do it. They're gonna be like, oh, the guns. It wasn't the gun that killed him. This was an act done by a person. Stop it. The gun would not have shot him unless there's a person aiming and pulling the trigger. You really need to stop this shit. These are his final moments. Yeah, he's really spreading a lot of hate there, isn't he? How dare... Look at this. This is how we should remember him. Look how happy everyone is. Look at what he's doing. Yeah, he's really just spreading hate, isn't he? Look at that. Terrible. He will be missed. He will be missed. And the person who did this, if it does turn out to be this guy, whoever did this, I hope they catch him. I hope they nail him. And I hope stop showing that fucking video. All right, I got to get off X because it's just more of that video. Support his family, man.
Said. Charlie Kirk has been assassinated. For those that are just hearing this right now, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at his event in Utah. And it's absolutely one of the most horrific things. We have this report from CNN. I was awaiting official confirmation. The first thing I want to say is Charlie is an absolute legend, and he was a good friend. I'm not going to pretend like we hung out this guy. I hung out this guy, knew him better than, my homies or whatever, but I just want to say, man, I've done a lot in business and in media. Charlie is a king. He was always super good to us. I don't even know if I should be doing a live stream on this, but Charlie was a very important, one of the most important people in this country. One of the hardest workers, one of the smartest guys. I can't believe that I'm looking at this article right now. I shouldn't be. But I figured it'd be important to make sure that you all knew that I did what I could. This is what I do, and I was torn a little bit. I'm a news and opinion guy, and when the story breaks, I have the video, I have the tweet. This is what I do. This is my job. And to have to do a job that affects me so personally like this, I thought maybe I should just not do anything. But Charlie was the best, and he was a good man, and he will always be remembered for that, and I just still can't believe it. Let me give you guys the news. Let me read for you what the reports are saying. Donald Trump has issued a statement on Charlie Kirk, and I'll tell you what I know, what I can tell you about on our end. I just want to say to his family, anything, anyone, any of you guys, whatever you need. CNN has reporting on this. Trump says conservative activist Charlie Kirk is dead. Rapid Response 47. A statement from Donald Trump. The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and myself go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. At Charlie's event in Utah, is a very large crowd, and he was speaking under a tent, as he normally does, as was so famously depicted in one of the most recent South Park episodes. That was the legend. That is the legend. That is Charlie Kirk. Shots rang out. It appeared in the initial videos. He was shot in the neck. That appears to be the case. Subsequently, more videos were published on X showing the severity. Reporting had circulated for the past hour or so that he was in critical but stable condition, with the AP making that statement. It is now being reported across the board that Charlie has not made it. And I can't believe it. Charlie was...
This is truly fucking awful. And I do believe it. I do believe that these unhinged people who went after him, these unhinged people who can't stand the existence of opinion of their own, these people who will say, oh, he's a fascist. This is fascism. This is what fascism is. killing people, not killing, assassinating people you disagree with because they're saying words you don't fucking like. This is fascism. So who is the real fascist here? The man who was put down for sharing his opinion and the opinion of millions of Americans? Or the people who fucking shot him? Who's the real fascist here? The people celebrating this man's death, this man's assassination, or the man himself who is the victim of this violence? This isn't a gun thing. This is a mental health thing, and this is a thing of people not being able to accept that there is different opinions in this world and words that you may not like. That doesn't give you the right to shut them down, and damn sure doesn't give you the right to kill them. This is fucking disgusting. Anyone who thinks this is good, anyone who's gonna use, who thinks this is okay or funny, is fucking gross. And if you find a video of them sharing it, if I find a TikTok of someone sharing this and laughing or celebrating this, share that video. Make sure it gets as much exposure ever, so everyone knows exactly how terrible they are. Oh, they have no idea what they just unleashed. You think you're going to win a fucking election now, dude? Let's do a tally real quick. They tried to shoot Trump. They killed Alex Jones, one of Alex Jones's staff. They now have assassinated Charlie Kirk. That's 3 assassinations, 2 of which are successful. And they just keep going. This is not going to stop. Conservative commentators need to protect themselves and need to step up their game. The fact that now the next people that want to go talk to a college campus are going to have to put up bulletproof fucking glass to do that. You guys have shut down discourse, but here's the thing. We are not afraid of you. We will never be afraid of you. There will always be men like Charlie to stand up against you. There will always be men and women like Charlie, I should say, to stand up against you. You cannot scare us. The only thing that these people do is attack people who are vulnerable. He couldn't defend himself, and you fucking not like a fucking boss or anything. You didn't go fight him. You didn't go do straight up like a fucking coward. You perched up in a nest and you assassinate him. And the people who are celebrating this are just as bad cowards. And then people who come into my stream and say, "Oh, he's a fucking fascist. He deserve it." You're a coward too, because every single one of you who came into this stream and said he's a coward, I was like, provide a link. Didn't provide a link. Didn't provide any context. Didn't provide a quote. Couldn't provide shit. All they could say he's a fascist and he deserved it. They couldn't even tell me the definition of fascism or what criteria he did to be fascist. Yeah, I'm sick too right now. I'm sick to my stomach. This is disgusting. And the people celebrating this, all you crazy liberals with your fucking nose piercings and your crazy blue hair celebrating this, and your goddamn 80% body fat, you fucking deserve what you're gonna get. And I don't mean in a violent way. You deserve to be ostracized and held accountable for what you do. And that's why I say share everything. If they don't report them, don't report their videos, make sure it gets all the exposure so everyone knows exactly who they are. This is disgusting.
Is the best. TPUSA is the I don't know, the most prominent and important.
This isn't why I served. I was in the military for 12 years. I just retired last year. This isn't what I served for you people to just tear each other apart and then play the fucking victim.
Important political organization that we have in this country, with many people.
Before we go out and say this is a Democrats taking the thing, there are good people who are Democrats. This isn't a Democrat Republican. This is a fucking insane person versus sane people. And the insane people are the ones destroying the narrative of conversation. They're destroying the ability to even have disagreements because they do crazy shit like this. I'm not going to brand liberals and Democrats as awful people. I'm going to take every person as an individual and say, this person's awful because of this. The person who shot him is awful because they're a fucking murderer. The people who are celebrating are awful because they're celebrating a man being killed for speech.
People saying that it rivals or even surpassed that of the RNC and what the GOP could even muster up. So I don't know if there's any official updates. The suspect in the shooting is not yet in custody.
Damn it. I hope they get him or her, whoever the hell did it. I don't even care. Fuck them. But I hope they catch this person. I hope the person goes to a speedy trial, and I hope this person honestly gets what they deserve. I don't think we should waste any more time on this person or tax dollars on this person unless freedom. Yeah.
According to a spokesperson from Utah Valley University, despite the school saying earlier police did have someone in custody, photos and video did emerge of a man being detained and held, but these are initial reports, and it's hard to know what exactly is true. I got a lot to say on this personally, of course, but I want to try and hold back on that because, you know, with all due
ifs, ands, or buts about it. And what is TPUSA? I'm so very sorry to have to join everyone right now, unexpectedly, live. My friend Charlie Kirk, the leader of Young Conservatives in America, founder of TPUSA, one of the most important political voices in the country, certainly of his generation, probably the most important, has died. He was shot at a speaking event in Utah.
Let's see what
he was
CNN's
shot
saying
in
about
a
this.
Horrible irony. At an event where he was willing to hear out everyone's point of view and take questions and debate topics in a civil and political way.
Let's see
as he
what Destiny has to
demonstrated
say.
Better than anybody for years at this point. The president has confirmed Charlie's death. He tweeted out, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me."
I'm sorry, I gotta press pause on this. I gotta see what Destiny Stephen Amell, the great arbiter of truth that fucking he is, and the great arbiter of what is a good person and what isn't. Let's see what this fucking little clown has to say. Defeating the evil. This is what's going to happen. The same thing that always happens. Republicans are going to spin conspiracies, blame the left, and force them to disavow political violence. All refuse to acknowledge any of the extremists on their side. Okay, so he's going to do more whataboutism. If you don't know who Destiny is, he is the greatest debater they have on the left because he has mastered the tactic of whataboutism. That's all he does. You ask him a question, he will not answer it. He will make his own question, say, oh, well, what about Trump? Or what about this person? This man is so deranged and degenerate that he can't even say he's sorry to see a political, granted a political enemy, but someone that he got on the debate stage with, someone that he should have mutual respect for. Nope. He has to go, what about this? What about that? You can't just say it's a sad thing that a person is gone due to political discourse. That is fucking crazy. Like he had a wife and kid or just a person. Yeah, just a person. Destiny is disgusting. I'm happy that it's coming out that he's actually a sexual deviant and possibly even someone who's going to go to prison for it. I hope he fucking does if it's true. If he did commit a crime, I hope he goes to jail for it. And when he does, I'm going to be like, oh man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to make fun of him the same way he's making fun of this. Because this ain't the first time he's made fun of someone dying at an assassination attempt. When that firefighter died, an actual hero died at Trump's thing, Destiny thought it was funny. He never apologized for that. And now here he is again. There's one other insufferable, terrible person who's probably laughing at this. Yeah, nothing. No type of apologies. No type of remorse. Just he even classified it as a school shooting. Fuck you. Fuck Hasanabi and Destiny. They can kiss my ass. They're terrible fucking people.
He is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. Obviously, President Trump has a long-standing relationship with Charlie. Charlie was a big part of how President Trump was elected in 2024 and how he was elected in 2016, for that matter. A generational voice, the generational voice in politics. And it's on that point that as we're all processing this awful news, the first thing that comes to my mind, beyond the sadness for his family, for his wife, his young kids, his millions and millions of admirers, and his many, many friends, is that Charlie Kirk would have been president.
I believe that too. I believe he would have ran for president and he probably would have won.
Charlie Kirk would have been president. His friends knew it. His many, many admirers knew it. And his enemies, to whom he was always so gracious, they knew it too. Everybody knew it. I remember actually, I think even before I first met Charlie, so now we're talking many.
All right. I don't know how, I I didn't even plan this today. I didn't even plan on going live. I did my live this morning playing video games. I'm a gamer, but it looks like that might even change now too. I might change and start hopping into this space to show people you can't be afraid of assholes like this. I don't know. What I am going to say is a great man is gone. Snuffed out far too soon. What I am going to say is, as easy as it would be to turn this tragedy and use it to fuel your own hatred, do not let it. Stop. Do not let this change you into someone who operates off feelings and not facts. If you admire Charlie, if you love Charlie, or even if you were just a fan of Charlie, stick with the messages that he said that you agree with. Stick with the teachings that he led by. Do not let this make you a bad person. My advice to you is to take some time around the people you love. If you're in a fight or any petty squabble with someone that's in your life that you love, that you haven't talked about, you should probably reach out to that person, because this proves to us that life is not guaranteed. Tomorrow isn't always guaranteed. And when it comes to talking to someone you disagree with, remember this, and wherever how bad things can get, and try to find some level of common ground, or at least a way to be cordial with people. Just because someone disagrees with you doesn't mean you should hate them, because this is where hate brings us. This is where it happens. Try your best to be a good person, even though it's not going to happen overnight. Just try to be better each day. Take one step, put it in front of the other, and just try your best to do better. And don't punish someone for disagreeing with you. Charlie Kirk, you will be missed. Charlie Kirk, I'm sorry this happened to you, to his family, his wife, and children. This is awful. This is a tragedy. I don't know what's going to come of this. I'll cover this story more when more light comes out. Go over it. I'm sure there'll be debates and stuff. I'm sure I'll try to hop into those, but I have a feeling that my platform is going to change now because of this, because I can't just sit by and watch people destroy our nation because they don't like the words you're saying. I can't just watch someone get assassinated because you think it's okay to kill people who disagree with you. That's what true fascism is. Charlie Kirk is not a fascist. Fascists are the people who killed Charlie Kirk. Fascists are the people who celebrated this. And we need to make sure that their message and their hatred gets spread everywhere. So we know exactly who the hateful and who the fascists really are. Because they will snitch on themselves. They will do this exercise of self-snitching and gloating, because that's exactly the kind of hateful and ridiculous, idiotic people they are. And it's fair for us to share their stupid little TikToks and their videos to the rest of the world. So for the rest of their life, they get to deal with the consequences of their actions. Pray for his family. Show your support any way you can, even if it's just liking the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this is what my platform should be. Should I continue with this, or should I go back to gaming? I might just do both, but I'm not going to sit around and just let people get away with this shit. So if you see someone making a video, and share it. Make their voices loud. Sunlight's the greatest disinfectant. And one of the best of the world, one of the best of us, people who had political aspirations, someone who was able to just talk about sensitive topics and say what they believe with no apologies, is gone, and a great man is gone today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day.